How would you like to make over $30,000 a year without actually having to have physical products to sell and very little risk associated with it? Well, if you take a look right above this video, you'll see with one of our shops, we have generated over $31,000 just this year alone. And that is revenue. I want to be very clear. Our profit margins on that are roughly 35%, but it's just one shop and it's a very hands-off business because we don't actually have to hold inventory. So there's very little risk to the business model. All I'm doing is selling a physical product, such as a shirt or something of that nature, maybe a hoodie, maybe a hat. And we've been able to easily bring in around $10,000, $11,000, $12,000 in profit thus far. So you're probably wondering, how is that possible or how do you get started? So let's dive in real quick to how this is possible, especially when you don't have a product. So stick with me through this video step by step so you can apply these skills for your own business and so you can see these results yourself. Again, that's a quick disclaimer. Everybody's not going to see results, but there's very little risk. You may not see the same results. You may see worse or not as good of results. You may see better results. I don't know what's going to work for you and what's not, but the more you apply, this is a tangible business. So let's take a look at how you can do this. So let's take a look right here. First, you're going to need a product. So this is going to be a physical product that we're going to sell, such as, let's say, we're going to do hoodies, for example, in this video. But it's going to be apparel products. You could do phone cases. You can do anything where you actually like print the product. But let's take a look at what you're going to want to print. So this is what you're going to have to, let's type in shirt design. This is what you're going to have to invest a little bit of money in. So this is where I say with a little risk. The risk is you're going to spend a couple of dollars to come up with some ideas maybe. Unless you're an artist, then you can totally do this yourself. But I'm not an artist. Maybe I come up with the designs, but I have to actually pay somebody to put it in what they call like a digitized file or printable file. So I would go to a website right here. If you look at it, it's called Fiverr.com. Here, I'll back up real quick. So you go to Fiverr.com, and this is a freelance website where people sell their skills as a freelancer. So if they're skilled at digital creation, like graphics and designs and stuff like that, I could go in here and search for them, and I could hire them to work for me, but not like as an employee. I just pay them for their service or their gig, and then they fulfill the order. So right here in the search bar, I'm just going to type shirt design because that's what we're going to focus on. And I'll just show you how it works. You can see people, I would do amazing pop art illustration. So these people create shirt designs. You can scroll through here and it says 25 t-shirts for only $50. So you could literally get 25 t-shirt designs for only $50, giving you 25 products that you can sell. Later down in this video, I'll show you how to sell those. But you could do something simple like this, trendy t-shirt designs. Maybe like something small, like if you just want to do like mama bear or something like that, or a mom life or dad life or golden era, 4-hour delivery time. And you can just scroll through here and let's take a look at some of the prices. $10, $5. You see these people give you 25 shirts for $50. That's literally $2 a design. So you can't really beat the price. Scroll through here, read reviews, see how long they've been in business, if they're doing good. See if when you click these, you could actually scroll through here and see sometimes people leave reviews on the bottom and they'll have photos. They don't have, show only reviews with delivery images. You could turn that on and you'll see some people put their image. This was one of the prints that he had designed for them. And you could just scroll through and look at some of the actual work that he's did for other customers. And then you could base your choice off of that. And if you look over here on the right, it tells you what you're going to get. Basic package, you'll get 2 concepts with the PNG and mockups. PNG is just the transparent background that you need to print this image. High resolution commercial use, and it's only $10. So you get 2 concepts. So I guess you get 2 different designs for $10. $5 design. You would just hit continue and you would check out. And then you could either get the standard, or basic is 2, standard is 3 for $20. You get mock-ups, like actual mock-ups. A mock-up is a digital rendering like this. It's a mock-up image for you to use. So it's where the image is actually put together instead of it just being the print file. It's the actual image of the design on the t-shirt. That's what is considered a mock-up. So that was the difference on this one. And then the premium, you get everything double-sided, enhanced detailing, commercial use. You don't need all of this, in my personal opinion. Save yourself some money. You don't even really need the mock-ups. Oh, you get them with the first one too. So you get PNG and mock-ups either way. You do need mock-ups to list your products, but I was going to show you how to get those. So Once you come up with what you want to do, whether it be hoodies, and you don't have, you just pick your designs. Go to Fiverr, have somebody craft up some designs. If you need an artist yourself, and you don't have to just type shirt designs, you could type artist. You could literally type anything and try to find somebody, maybe like graffiti art or something, just depending what your niche is and what you want to sell. Like this, if you want these work like that graffiti art or something, type graffiti art and they'll create a graffiti art for you. You could do a PNG file, just tell them you want to be able to print it on t-shirts or hoodies or something like that, and they'll understand most of the time. If they don't, they'll tell you they don't understand. You could click anybody and you could hit contact seller, message them with what you want to do, and just have a conversation before you order. So I hope that it gives you a little explanation of this website and how you're going to find your styles or your designs and stuff for you to sell for your apparel, whether it be hats, whether it be iPhone cases, whether it be hoodies, t-shirts, socks. It doesn't matter. We're going to talk about how you could do any of those here in just a minute. But I'll leave a link in the description to this website, so you could just access it in the description below. Now let's move over to what you're going to have to put it on. You have to have a shirt or something. So we're going to go over to a website known as Printify. This is a print-on-demand company. So as orders or as people order your products from your website, which we'll talk about in just a minute, you'll just fulfill them after they're ordered. So the customer has already purchased it, at which point in time then you will have Printify print the shirt for you. Start selling 100% free, easy to use, and over 300 plus products. So what you would do, it would look like this originally. You would hit start selling. You're going to create an account. Super simple. I'm not going to walk you through that. And once you're logged in, it will look something like this. So if we want to look right here at the top, it says catalog, and it shows you everything they have. They have men's clothing, women's clothing, kids clothing. They have accessories. You got face masks, phone cases, bags, socks, underwear, hats, other. They got wall decor, bathroom stuff. You got all kinds of options to choose from. For the sake of this video, we're going to stick with hoodies because it's got to be the simplest to show you so you can understand. So let's just click hoodies, and we're going to also, and I'm going to show you, it says bestseller. You could rearrange everything how you want. You could filter it right here. And just look, you could do brands if you want a specific brand. Like a lot of people have heard of Champion. So Champion actually costs a little bit more. So let's just talk about, we're going to go with the very first one just to show you. Heavy Blend by Gildan, from US dollars 1522 or 1172 with the Printify Premium. I highly recommend eventually, if you start actually building a business out of this, that you just upgrade to Printify Premium. And I'll show you right here. If you click Printify Premium, it's like it's $25 per month when you sign up yearly. Otherwise monthly, it's $29 a month. You can have multiple stores per an account, unlimited product designs, up to 20% discounts on all products. So I highly recommend that once you start getting orders, and as soon, because like I said, you're going to list these products without ever having inventory, right? So as soon as you start getting orders, you come over here, you upgrade your plan, and let's say it's monthly, $30 a month. Well, what was our? Let's go right back here. The price difference is literally $4. So if you get 5 orders, that's $20. So eventually you'll just do the math. Once you get enough orders per month, it'll make sense to purchase the premium to save you the money. If you start getting 100 orders a week or something, then you'll obviously want to go premium and save that, because that's $400 per week you would be selling or saving. Excuse me. So let's just click this image right here. And this is going to be the hoodie. So you can see, you can read a little bit about it. It's classic fit, 50% cotton, 50% polyester, medium fabric. Tells you the weight right here. If you know anything about production, which most people don't, so it's not too big of a deal. Most people only pay attention to this, really. The weight is obviously the thickness of the apparel. Runs true to size. It's got some label, and it shows you a couple examples of exactly what it looks like as it's fitting. And then if you scroll down, it'll show you to choose your print provider. These are the different companies that will print it for you that are offered inside of Printify. This one's fulfilled in Canada, and it tells you their price. Their base price is $21.16 with shipping from $9.19. These are their sizes, and then they have 13 colors, whereas this company only has 10. This company has 14. So you have to weigh the pros and cons with the prices. And looking at this, so far I would go with this one because the price is $15.90. But it also has the business days or whatever you have. So let's just click one. I'm just going to, you see there's a bunch to choose from. Not everybody has a bunch. Sometimes it's just one or two depending on the product itself. But let's just go with this one because it says average production time 2 days. Go with that. Size is small to 3 extra large. So if you need 5XL, obviously you'll have to use somebody else. I'm just going to go right here and I'm going to hit start designing. Once you get into the design area right here, it's going to just show you exactly what to do. Or this is where you would put your logo. So we're going to add your design. And I'm just going to click my library and I'm just going to click this one. And then you can place it wherever you want. Say I want it like right here. It's out of the design area on here. If I make it too big, I don't want to make it too big. Whoop. And then low resolution artwork detected. So that's also another thing. It won't let you do low resolution. You see if I zoom out, it'll probably, there. It'll let me do that. I wouldn't honestly print this, obviously, because it's got low resolution. It's even medium resolution right now. This is because this was just a screenshot image I took, and I took the background off. That's not the best way to do it. You would need to pay for your logo like we talked about on Fiverr. But then after you upload your design, you could hit preview, and it's going to show you what it's going to look like. And that doesn't look good where it's at. And again, how you saw the print area. Oop, let me go back. You seen the print area was outlined in the center. I personally don't like that on this hoodie. On the back, it gives it dead center in the back, which I do like. So, for example, let's go back to our hoodies and let's just click the Champion hoodie because it's one of the hoodies I personally like. If I was to hit start designing, I know you see the print area on this hoodie is way bigger. So you could look at different hoodies, see what the print area is because it's not always going to be the same. I'm going to add my design here and then I'm just, I could have just clicked it, but there. And then I'm going to make sure it's not out of the low resolution. And then I'm going to place it right here and then I'm going to hit preview so I can see what it's going to look like. And that's much better when you're comparing a regular hoodie or something. People put the logo on the left side of the chest. And then these are the mock-ups I was telling you that you could save. You could just download these images. You can save this image if you want. And you could upload these to your storefront to portray your product. And there's also other websites you could get mock-ups. I'll make a whole other video on that website. Or I'll link it in the description as well. It's called Place It. But for the sake of this video, just use these. You get front and back. And then if you want to go back to the edit, you can go back to the edit. You can edit the front side, you can edit the back side. You see there's a whole big area. And then on the colors, so let's take a look real quick on the colors. So you have 8 colors. Say I don't want white and I want blue. I could do the blue one and then I could hit preview and it's going to preview the hoodie in blue. So that's what it's going to look like if I do blue with the gold print. If I like it, I'm going to move forward by hitting save product. Once you save the product, you'll hit maybe later. And then obviously it saves it into your store. I just put my new store. And then when you go to my store at the top tab right here, this is where the products will be. So whenever someone places an order on your product, you will just have to come back to your store and hit create order. Now that you already have all your designs put into your Printify store, it's ready for you to just create an order anytime somebody places an order on your storefront. And you're probably wondering, well, I don't have a storefront. So I'm going to show you how you can get a storefront relatively cheap. You only have to pay 20 cents per listing. So when you list a product, you pay 20 cents. So let's jump over here to Etsy. And Etsy is the very first site you saw me logged into with my dashboard of one of our accounts. I was in the back end of the dashboard. It was an Etsy site. And the way Etsy works is you could do handmade goods or print on demand goods, which are printed for the customer as they purchase. So just scroll to the bottom of Etsy and then you'll see sell on Etsy. Click there and then you can sign up to sell on Etsy. Just open your Etsy shop and you will be good to go. I'm going to log into mine. I'll make a separate video step-by-step creating your Etsy account. If you need that, I just need you to post in the comments and be sure to subscribe and like this video so I know that you guys want me to make that. But after you set up your Etsy account, then you'll just want to create your product listings and then people can order them. So let's take a look at Etsy. Let's just type hoodie. And as you can see, people do hoodies. They even do the custom text where they can literally do a printed hoodie, exactly what the person wants. They could just enter the text that they want. Or you could pre-design your hoodie. Like I said, you could pay somebody to design your hoodie. At $24.99, select an option. Let's just say it's a adult medium. They charge $30. Select an option. I want black. This design for them is $30. It's 50-50 cotton blend. Runs regular heavy blend. Sounds almost identical to that Gildan hoodie that we looked at. And then you can look through reviews. Obviously, don't steal people's ideas. You can just get inspiration from them. But this is essentially what somebody's storefront may look like. Let's click their store, Custom Prints 2019. They've been on Etsy since 2019. You can see they've already generated $3,500 or 3,500 sales, excuse me. They've only been on here for a year at the date of the recording of this video. And then you can look at, they've only got 4 different designs, guys. Like, that shows you, doesn't take much. They literally have 4 designs and they have 3,471 sales. If they profit $1 per sale, they've made $3,400 profit. So that just kind of shows you to validate the profit margins that you can make. If they literally only made $1 profit, but I don't believe they made, I'd say they're at least making, like some of these are $50. They've literally got to be making at least $5 profit, because who sells anything, even a $5 profit on this is not even, what's the percentage on that? Like that's like a 20% revenue profit margin, when most people's profit margins are anywhere between 20 to 40. So at $5 profit, they're bringing in a $15,000 to $20,000 to $25,000 profit since they launched their store just 1 year ago. So that does show you kind of the power, if you could do the math, how to do this. But I'll create a whole nother video on creating your Etsy account. Just subscribe, like this video, comment down below if you would like to see a video setting up your Etsy account completely. But let's recap real quick the steps to do this. Step 1 is going to be go over to Fiverr, get some designs made that you feel would be something you're passionate about or you want to sell. You could come over to Etsy and get inspired by some different designs. You want to create a store that is pretty much in one niche or category, just so it resonates and you can sell to the same audience more than once. Like if it was like, say, motivational shirts, maybe it would all be motivational shirts. If it was sport related shirts, it would be all sport related shirts. And again, you can do hats and hoodies and stuff as well. After you get your designs off of Fiverr, you'll want to go to Printify. I'll leave that in the description below. And you'll want to create your listings on Printify. That way, whenever somebody does place an order, you just go in there and fulfill it. Super simple. And then after that, you come over to Etsy. You set up an Etsy seller account, you upload your products, and you create a product listing on Etsy of the products that you chose to get designed, right? And then you'll upload them here. And obviously you want to put enough room for a profit margin and to cover shipping. And you'll upload them. And then when people come to your store and order it, because you could literally just get found on the browse engine of hoodie, or whatever it is you want. And if you obviously you want to put keywords like smiley face hoodie or whatever you're selling, or your niche is, motivational flag hoodie or Ford. I'd stay away from some stuff because of copyrights, but excuse me, you'll be found. And if somebody comes to your store and they make a purchase, well, then you just take their information, it'll be put here, and you'll go over to your Printify store right here. You'll hit create order. You'll pick the size that they ordered. You'll then move forward with, you keep going, continue with shipping. And then you will put their shipping information right here. And then you'll hit continue, and they'll print it and they'll ship it directly to your customer. So you don't even have to do the shipping. They will do the shipping for you. I hope you guys like this video. Again, please subscribe, smash that like button. Post in the comments if you need me to run through anything else, and I'll be happy to make a video. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.